What's the crack-a-day, guys? Welcome back to episode 20 of this fabulous republic where it's 1940 and it's all quiet on this eastern front. Ain't no war here because we are in the republic. It's peaceful. The only people who are suffering are our citizens. And we need to borrow money. Straight off the bat, 20 grand. Boom. Another piece of money done. This episode we have everything in distribution offices now. We kind of need to monitor these at the moment. Got a whole bunch of materials here that we might need to deal with that are in these vehicles in storage. A lot of value here we have. But in this episode, the main goal, I'd say, is to get this processing plant up and running and to get another train on our tracks. To get another train is about 100 grand, 120 grand. At the moment we can borrow 9 and we have 18, which means we need to be frugal with our money. We're selling coal just now, which has given us a profit. The bankers will look down upon us with glee. They will think this is fantastic, which means they'll loan us more money, which we'll take and then turn into more assets for our glorious republic. This month, we're halfway through the month, 2,500 in fuel. Wee bit of fuel and wee bit of food, which we can't get away from because we didn't have a backup of food compared to last month, where, let's have a look. Last month we spent a whole bunch, 32 grand on steel, which we don't need to spend. Let's just have a look. Last month we spent 32, 5, 4 grand on electric components. Didn't really need to spend that either. 7, 8, 9,000 rubles, and we made 21 grand, and the loan interest was 11, so it was about 20 grand. So without all that needless expenses, we actually broke even there. So we should be okay, but we just need to run it. We need to run it a little bit easier going this month. Plenty of workers waiting. Now, we stopped. We didn't take educated workers up to the mines, and I think we're going to stick to that for the next wee while, whilst we get our educated workers back. Yes, that is going to happen. All the buses are out, which is a good thing. That means that they're all doing the full route. Yeah. 109 workers. It's a good amount. A really good amount. This is just waiting on concrete, which costs us next to nothing apart from the fuel. Is the most expensive part. We're almost emptied our second last aggregate storage. I'd preferably not want to be doing that. If we go to resources, we have 74 grand's worth of coal on the map. We don't want that to be going down at all. We make a wee note. If that goes down, we have problems. 74 grand worth of coal. We cannot go down on that, so I made a wee note of that to keep an eye on it. We're making money, which is good. I'm going to borrow another 20 just to keep us going. I want to keep this running. All our vehicles in this are out and about. Oh no! Coal is going down. How much is a train of coal worth? That one's just been sold. This guy. Well, I suppose we could see it in the main resources. 71 grand. We were on 74. I should probably have total amount the tonnage rather than the monetary value. I'm actually going to take a note of that. 6,500 tons. Keep an eye on this. But we're building away. Some steel, some concrete. Actually, no more steel on this piece of this construction. Do need 137 tons for the next bit, which we can have and will be fine with. That's it. Easy. Easy. We're backing up here, which means we need another processing center. Perfecto. Perfecto. Coal power plant is running full blast. We are still making money on the power. Good times all around. That's the most profit I have seen to date. Gives you a warm and fuzzy feeling. 23 grand. What, last month we made 21 grand. This month we made 24? Why have we made more this month? Why? We sold more coal. 26 grand we made. 24, 23, 27, 28? Is it just how it falls? I think it just depends on the number of the trains and where they fall in that. 122 people in the mines. Oofed. Rubbish backing up quickly. Rubbish is going to be an interesting thing. We probably need to get an incinerator up and running soon to get rid of this. Because one, we just don't want as many trucks going back to the border. I mean, we've got 10 vehicles up and down to the border now. We could cut that down if most of it's burnt away. Especially if a lot of our rubbish, like that's a lot of rubbish, 102 tons of whiffed. Yeah, we could really do with getting into rubbishy things. What are we researching just now? Nothing. Oh yeah, because we were trying to educate our workers. What do we want to research? What do we want to research? Party members. Fire prevention? That actually might be handy. How far does our fire brigade cover? Far enough. Fire prevention, just as a 800 work days, a few people doing it. Keep that ticking by. We shouldn't be researching nothing anyway. Don't want to be doing that. Oh, have we got a lot sitting around? Snow plows, that's fine. A lot of these guys sitting around. Good. Oh, we can almost get 40 grand worth now. Last month we made 7 grand profit. Oofed. Our interest rate is just getting higher and higher though. Let's get 40 grand in. Oh! I accidentally double clicked that. So our coal tonnage at now, hovering about even, as I say that. We're selling a whole bunch. The value lost about 10 grand though. By the time this 40,000 rubles is gone, I reckon we might have enough for a train, and this processing plant might be close to being finished, hopefully at the same time. That's a lot of bloody trucks, holy crap. That all, yeah, that's all construction trucks, Jesus. Jaggers. It's a lot. This guy here, is it set to... Wait until loaded, good. So it'll sit there once it's done. I'm surprised that's got so much waste there and not a lot of... only one waste truck going to it. Either way, as we're sitting here waiting, if we go to town planning on waste, we need garbage stands, we need rubbish bins for these guys and rubbish bins for these guys, so let's sort that out. It's been a long time coming, but we really need to do it. Long time coming. What does this need? How much waste does this guy have? Not a lot. So if we bung in, can we fit one in there? Oh, that would be good. Let's do it like that. I do that. I do that. Ooh. I hate it how you can't see it. Can I see it now? No. Hate how it doesn't let you see. Yeah, so it should reach. With waste, it does it with everything else. Like if you're plumbing and you're saying putting down what you call it, like a water substation, when it's getting constructed, you can see where it reaches. But with the waste, oh no, no, we won't let you see that. No way. When you fucking think you're special. I'm gonna put one at the back of here too. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. That reaches all these three. They don't use that much waste, I don't think. No. Maybe when this is full it might. If it does, we'll get some more. But these guys need it too. Don't they? All of these guys, really. So let's see if we can fit them in. One in here? Come on. In here, maybe? Oh. Oh. Yes. There. Connect that bad boy to that. And then that. Check. Guess we just got to check it like this. So that should connect these buildings and this building. And the pub. So those are all connected. And then we need a few in here probably. Can I fit a big one in there? Oh. Yeah, I can. Probably the best path I'm going to be able to get in there. And once again, try and check it like this. That'll do all of these houses. Will it do that end one up there? Yeah, it can. All these houses and all that. And if I do one behind here, that would work. Still need to plan this area out. And I would preferably like to do it once this is gone. These construction offices. Question being, how much space do we have left in this? Probably quite a bit. Screw it. You guy, you change work plate, you go there. Let's get rid of use all of this. Clear it out. Get rid of it. Oh, that's us coming to the that's come to our limit on that depot district, isn't it? We just don't have enough space. We could put it in here, but we are selling these. Tell you what. Let's call that to an end. Let that stop. Let's just call that to an end. Because we've only got a couple left. Move all you guys to there. Why aren't you going? You are going. Wait a minute. Well, maybe they did move actually. Maybe they did move. It's just because they don't leave the office. I think there was actually space. Never read. Doesn't matter. There was only 2 left to sell anyway. How much money can we borrow now? Again, 40 grand. Oh, nearly built it. And we do have plenty backed up coal ore. This month. But we can clear these out now. Can't demolish building. Where did they come from? You gotta check that video back. They were definitely not there. It'll be because they're out collecting folk, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. Like that. Oh, it's nice getting some land reclaimed. Look at this. Nice piece of brownfield site, as they would call it. Reclaimed for us to use. The plan is we're going to have a intersection here, which will tie into our city bypass or town bypass when it eventually comes, and we're going to have a wee housing district. Even more houses for more workers there. Nearly finished this. Oh, another building's collapsed. A fire station. Oh, it's sad. It's sad. We'll eventually rebuild them in the future, but not quite yet. How much coal have we got left? 6,000 tons, so we are actually going down in tonnage, so we definitely need this processing centre up to keep up with the trains. Trains are too fast. Too fast. What else have we got? Crime is on the rise. In fact, we've still got to rebuild the courthouse after what did we have? Oh, we got a train passing the house. Oh, one of the rail construction trains. You know, like these kiddies just past the house, but the modern one. And you know, they're not called rail construction, whatever they are, maintenance guys. They just passed. Look at that. What are we doing? What was I talking about? Crime. Oh yeah, we haven't built a courthouse. What's crime like at the police stations? Horrendous. No serious crimes, but not good. Oh, one serious crime. There is no police here. Interesting. We're going to need to do something about that soon. We're also going to need a prison. The order in which we do things is going to be this processing plant. We're then going to get a new train. We set of buildings in here, and then a prison. Pretty sure that's what we're going to do. Where's the crimes and justice? What's the smallest prison we can make? Ginormous. Now where would be a good place to put this? Right in behind the headquarters. Prison. Would like to get some prison miners on the go as well. That would be a fun thing. We could put them next to a rubbish dump. We need to get water and sewers and everything out to them, unfortunately. Yeah, you could do it there. It's not close to anything. Or here? Tuck it in like that. Right in all the pollution. Oh, can I see none? Wish you could get rid of those little yellow things. I suppose we can do that, but unsightly. The other thing we're going to need to make soon is we have no way to repair the trains. 8% wear and tear on that guy, and we also have 0% on that guy. So by the time we get on, I should have designed this properly. The idea was going to be to put a depot here for the rail, but we just never did. And then I planned all the rail, and then it was a nightmare trying to get in. So we're going to need to put one of these vehicle repair stations over here just for the trains, unfortunately. But it just is the way it is. Anything else that needs looked at? Food seems to be not a problem anymore. Statistics of this town: we have 2,307 people living in this town. Good old Ep.20. The rest are getting punted out to the map, which is good. It will give us like a population buffer. We got anybody in our... Oh, we do. In our halls of residence. We're actually maxed out in our halls. Good grief. Good grief. A couple of people can't get to hospital, that's fine. They've probably just missed it for some reason. Low government loyalty. Now we could build a couple of statues. Unable to practice sports, and again that seems like a you problem, not a me problem. Right. Oh, almost up to 50 grand. Brilliant, so it is working. Yeah, we could do with placing a few statues down. I think for the end of this episode we're going to do a little bit of town planning, I think. A little bit of town planning. I wanted the edge of the town to be sort of here, but I think I kind of still wanted to go up this hill a little bit. Could even have something up here. Ooh. Actually, that's a really nice bit to get gravel. Never noticed that. That's a really good bit to get gravel. You don't often get flat stone, because if you go into... Where is it? Where are you? Construction. Gravel. Rock. There we go. You don't often get on flat. Perfecto. That's where we're going to get gravel from. That is the way. So we are going to need infrastructure up here. Let's get some houses planned down. Open up this. Build from resources. Active construction. No. This is when I completely forget to turn that back on and it bites us in the arse. We're going to want some residential buildings. This was the first phase of construction, so everything's the same type of building copied over and over again, built from scratch. So I would like, because this is second phase, I think I'd like a little bit of difference, a little bit of a different type of architecture. What if we did something like that? Pause this for a second. Something like that and that. Can I fit a playground in here? Where are you? These do different things. No, they're exactly the same. One's just bigger. Too close, fortunately. How many people do those buildings take? These have 75. If we're gonna go for it, let's go for the nice big children's playground to make it look... Yeah. Make it look cool like that. Put this guy on this side, about here. Horrendous use for space, but I think it'll look good. We're going to have a road. This road here. Oh, there's a road up here too. Get rid of that. Bring this road down. Or in fact, can I fit in a little... Can I fit in a small, low quality rural flats? Oh. Don't want that. I don't want the Brun bricks, do I? I do have a couple of Brun bricked roof buildings. Maybe these. Because that'll match what's across the road. And it matches these as well? Not really. They match more, don't they? How many does that hold? 32. God damn. Almost holds the same amount as that. Have that in the corner? Kinda like that. Have that on the corner. Then I kind of want this to finish maybe about here, because this is going to be an intersection. We might have buildings off this corner here, but I kind of want the residential to finish here. So I want either a big building here or a big lump of thing. Or like a couple. Like boom, boom, boom. Nah. What are we gonna go with? Could do it off the side. This and this. Do I like that? Do I? What we'll do is take the road through here anyway. Roll through there, attach it to there. Something like that. How far can they walk from there? They actually get to the supermarket, cinema, pretty much get to everything. Pretty much get to everything from that one. Not sure about these, like, not sure about these two buildings here. Maybe if we do residential small. We do diagonal, maybe like this way. How many people do these hold? 48. Jesus. 48, yes. Fair amount, to be fair. We do like one here. And here. I actually like that better. I think I like that better. And then these can have a path that comes along that side and then goes along the front. along the front of these. Then connects to the road. Then maybe it comes along here. Comes up the back. Boom. How far can these guys walk? Once that road's upgraded to gravel, that should be okay. Yeah, once that road's upgraded to gravel, they should be able to reach. Also, it means that we can build stuff in here at a later date. That gives us 278 more workers. That'll be a good little bit. What will actually happen is, because they can't reach this bus station, what we'll probably do is anything that's nearby this, for example, like all of these buildings, we'll specify all these guys to go to this bus station. They'll get picked up and go to the mines, and whatever jobs these guys were doing will get picked up by these new buildings. And that'll be it. That'll be it sorted. Good plan. I'm happy with that. Close that down. Look at our money. 68. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was close. Oh, missed payments on that. 60 grand. Let's check the last month. 3 grand last month. 1, 7. Profit, profit, profit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Have we built this? Way, we built that too. Right, okay. Let's get rid of these two. And now we've got another processing plant on the go. We're maxed out on coal. Loads of miners. Bada bing, bada boom. How much coal do we actually have left on the map? 5,600 tons. Cool. I think that sets us up well for the next episode. It's been a pleasure once again, everybody. Thank you for watching. It's been fun. It's been fun. I'm absolutely ecstatic we're finally seeing green numbers. Finally seeing green numbers, and things are coming together. One last thing. One very last thing. Last month, how much did we spend on fuel? 3 grand. Knocked about 2.5 grand off that. Fantabby-dozy. Cheers for watching, guys. Been a pleasure. All good fun. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.